Welcome to another week of a friendly nudge. So this week we're going to make a recipe that has kind of become a quick favorite around here. I found this thing in the Washington Post and it's delicious. It is roasted salmon, and then you use English peas. These are just frozen ones that I've thawed out. Some Italian parsley, feta cheese, a little yogurt, some lemon zest and lemon juice, and a little bit of olive oil, and you make this whipped feta pea parsley topping that goes on the salmon. And it comes together real fast. Like while the salmon is cooking, you'll make the topping, and you can put this over, rice. I put it over a bed of arugula, but kind of whatever your preference is there. But I think you'll start using this topping on other things. I'm going to put it on like some grilled chicken later. But what we're going to do is we're going to get the salmon going in the oven. So I'm just going to hit it with just a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper and put it in a 400-degree oven. And it'll be done. You probably should start checking it in about 8 to 10 minutes. A larger piece or thicker piece of salmon might go, 12 minutes. But I don't ever want to get it much above about 125, actually probably more like 130. And because the salmon's different thicknesses, it's going to be different degrees of doneness. But I just took frozen peas and put them in just a little bit of water. That's 1 cup of peas. And then I'm smashing a clove of garlic. We're going to throw that in the food processor. We'll get that in there. And then I'm putting just, kind of a handful of Italian parsley in. The beauty is that, the food processor is going to do all the work. This is like 3 tablespoons of plain yogurt. And then that is 4 ounces of feta, the juice from 1/2 of a lemon. And then I'm going to put the zest from a whole lemon in there. And that's going to do most of our work. Then once we get this stuff started blending up, then I'm going to add just a little bit of olive oil to it. You could add more. I don't really think it needs it. So, I'm going to pulse that until it gets kind of completely mixed together. And I'm not trying to get this super smooth. I want it to still have a little bit of texture. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of olive oil as I'm pulsing it. But yeah, I'm not going to put very much in. Maybe I put a tablespoon in total, because you've got the fat and everything from the feta. And then I want to make sure, do I need to make any adjustments to it? And you've got the saltiness from the feta, so you don't really need to add any extra salt. And then, I don't know but that's probably about 6 ounces of salmon, somewhere in that ballpark. And just going to put that on top of the arugula. And then I'm just going to spoon some of the topping on. And I really like the addition that this brings to the dish. So it's absolutely delicious. Have a wonderful week and play with your food.